The secret space program. What they don't want you to know. Since the dawn of humanity's exploration of space, a veil of secrecy has obscured much of what we think we know about our ventures beyond Earth. Could there be programs so clandestine, so advanced, that they've shaped history from the shadows? Today, we'll uncover the origins of these secret space programs, explore the enigmatic figures and organizations behind them, and delve into their startling implications for humanity's future. Dark beginnings. Our story begins in the 1930s with the mysterious Vril Society, a secretive group reportedly at the forefront of Nazi Germany's most esoteric pursuits. Among its members was Maria Orsic, a Viennese medium who allegedly channeled messages from one of our closest star system's inhabitants. Maria Orsic, born in 1895, remains a figure shrouded in mystery. By the 1920s, she was deeply immersed in mysticism and extraterrestrial theories. She is most famous for her alleged leadership role in the Vril Society, where their goal was to harness the supposed universal life force called Vril. The cult even claimed to channel alien knowledge, and through meditation and spiritual practices, would utilize it to develop advanced flying machines. This knowledge bore fruit in the form of blueprints for anti-gravity propulsion systems. The anti-gravity technology led to experimental crafts, like the Hanabu, and the enigmatic project Die Glocke, or the Bell. Die Glocke was rumored to manipulate time and space, which would put that technology light years ahead of its time. But the roots of these technologies might stretch further back in human history. Ancient Indian scriptures such as the Vedas, Mahabharata, and Samrangara Sutradhara describe celestial vehicles known as Vimanas. These flying crafts, powered by mysterious energies, were said to travel vast interstellar distances. Some researchers suggest that the Nazis, through the Vril Society, studied these ancient texts to uncover hidden knowledge about propulsion systems and energy manipulation. The Samrangana Sutradhara even provides intricate details about Vimana's construction, mentioning the use of mercurial energy, which eerily parallels modern concepts of anti-gravity technology. Dr. Winfried Otto Schumann, a German physicist renowned for discovering the Schumann resonances, was another key figure tied to the Vril Society. Schumann worked closely with Maria Orsic to interpret transmissions from extraterrestrial beings. On January 22, 1944, Schumann met with Adolf Hitler, Heinrich Himmler, and other Nazi officials to discuss the Aldebaran project. The project aimed to send a craft, the Vril 7, through an interdimensional channel to the Aldebaran star system in the Taurus constellation. However, with the end of the war imminent, many such projects remain obscured. Post-war operations. But the secrets didn't end with the fall of Nazi Germany. Some believe advanced technologies and key engineers were smuggled into secret bases in Antarctica, particularly in New Swabia or New Schwabenland, a region of about 600,000 square kilometers. The German Arctic expedition of 1938 to 1939, led by Captain Alfred Richter aboard the SS Schwabenland, was officially aimed at exploring whale oil resources to alleviate Germany's dependence on petroleum. But conspiracy theorists suggest a darker purpose: the establishment of hidden bases capable of housing experimental technology. Theories mention a Base 211 that, by utilizing geothermal heat from vents under the ice, made construction of such advanced facilities possible. In 1945, nearing the end of World War II, the German U-boats U-530 and U-977 arrived in Argentina under mysterious circumstances, fueling rumors of Nazi leaders fleeing Europe. U-530 reached Mar del Plata in July 1945, several months after Germany's surrender, with its crew surrendering to Argentine authorities. U-977 followed in August, which gave rise to theories suggesting that the U-boats carried high-ranking Nazis. Adolf Hitler was among the rumored passengers, and with him were possible war assets like gold or advanced technology. In 1946, the U.S. launched Operation High Jump, a massive military expedition to Antarctica. Led by 41-year-old Rear Admiral Richard E. Byrd, Byrd was the youngest admiral in U.S. Navy history, a Medal of Honor recipient, and a pioneering explorer who redefined the limits of human achievement. Known for his daring transatlantic flights and contributions to aerial navigation, Bird was able to lead multiple Antarctic expeditions. He is responsible for the first flight over the South Pole in 1929 and establishing bases like Little America. Operation High Jump was one of the most expansive Antarctic missions, and with it, Bird expanded global knowledge of the frozen continent while simultaneously showcasing American logistical might. Officially, Operation High Jump aimed to establish research bases and test equipment in extreme cold conditions. But Bird's cryptic post-operation statements hinted at a potential threat from the poles, fueling speculation about encounters with advanced technologies, possibly remnants of Nazi experiments. Some accounts even claim Bird's fleet encountered unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, armed with devastating beam-type energy weapons. Theory suggests that the operation ended permanently due to such encounters with remnants of the supposed Nazi Antarctic base that came in the form of these UFOs. The US forces supposedly suffered heavy losses, with reports of the beam weaponry destroying ships and planes. Proponents of such theories refer to Admiral Byrd's comments about a powerful enemy in the polar region. Following Operation High Jump, Admiral Byrd was interviewed by Lee Van Atta of the International News Service aboard the expedition's command ship, the USS Mount Olympus. In this interview, published March 5, 1947, in the Chilean newspaper El Mercurio, Byrd emphasized the strategic importance of polar regions in the context of national security. After World War II, Project Paperclip brought over 1,600 German scientists, engineers, and technicians, including Wernher von Braun and Arthur Rudolph, to the United States. Their expertise shaped U.S. missile and space programs, laying the groundwork for achievements like the Apollo moon landings. Other reports suggest that some Nazi scientists were recruited by secret factions, contributing to hidden projects, like the clandestine project Solar Warden. Stranger Things. William Tompkins, born May 30, 1923 in Los Angeles, was an extraordinary aerospace engineer whose life and work became deeply entwined with some of the most controversial and transformative chapters in secret space history. Renowned for his photographic memory and uncanny ability to replicate complex classified systems, Tompkins was recruited by the U.S. Navy in 1941. Working under Rear Admiral Rico Botta, he contributed to secretive projects including rocket modifications and advanced aerial research at China Lake. His insights and skills were pivotal, and after his honorable discharge in 1946, he continued shaping aerospace innovation at industry giants such as Northrop, North American Aviation, Douglas Aircraft Company, and TRW. During this time, Tompkins collaborated with leading thinkers, including Dr. Wolfgang Klemperer, and contributed to groundbreaking programs like the NOVA Initiative, iconic rocket technology, and NASA's Apollo missions. Tompkins' career took a mysterious turn as he became intricately linked to extraterrestrial research and black-budget programs. His revelations paint a vivid picture of humanity's secretive ventures into space. One of the most startling claims was his involvement in a U.S. Navy-led program called Solar Warden, which allegedly developed a kilometer-long spacecraft to monitor and defend Earth's orbit. During his time in this program, Tompkins claimed to have discovered that an extraterrestrial race called the Nordics had assimilated into the workspace. These advanced ships were built in collaboration with the Nordics and were equipped with revolutionary technologies like anti-gravity propulsion and regenerative medical beds. Beyond Earth's orbit, Tompkins detailed hidden human activity on the Moon and Mars, including the establishment of bases used for interstellar trade and military operations. He connected these developments to a cosmic struggle against malevolent reptilian entities, suggesting that humanity had become a reluctant participant in galactic diplomacy. These bases and operations, he argued, were part of a larger effort to prepare humanity for its role in an ongoing interstellar conflict. These recounts remain a polarizing topic, with skeptics challenging their plausibility and supporters praising Tompkins as a whistleblower who exposed humanity's hidden relationship with the cosmos. 20 and Back Program. At the end of William Tompkins' life, he introduced a fascinating layer to the narrative of Solar Warden by discussing the alleged development of the 20 and Back program. This covert initiative reportedly involved young recruits, often drawn from military branches such as the Navy, who were sent off-world for 20 years of service. These assignments took place on lunar and Martian colonies, or aboard interstellar fleets tied to the secret space program. After completing their missions, participants were said to undergo a highly classified process involving age-regression and memory wipe technologies. These advanced methods purportedly utilized quantum time manipulation, DNA rejuvenation, and consciousness transfer. This allowed recruits to regress to their original age and return to the exact moment they departed, effectively erasing any awareness of their service. While most participants were left with no memory of their experiences, some individuals reportedly retained fragmented recollections, sometimes spurred by hypnosis. In some cases, the mind wipe or memory suppression fails, and these people are left trying to put the pieces of their life back together and function as normal people again. One theme remains constant in the stories, and that is post-program trauma. Several individuals have publicly claimed involvement in this program. Goode, for instance, asserts that he served in the Secret Space Program, or SSP, for 20 years in the late 1980s to the mid-2000s, including working in the Solar Warden program and extraterrestrial beings. He claims to have operated out of the Lunar Operations Command, or LOC, Mars, and various spacecraft. Tony Rodriguez alleges a similar experience during the same time period, recounting missions with locations including Mars colonies, Ceres, an asteroid belt body, and the LOC. Randy Cramer, also known as Captain K, claims to have served from 1987 to 2007 with the Mars Defense Force. He protected human colonies on Mars and later joined the Solar Warden fleet. Michael Relf shares a parallel narrative to K, asserting that he worked on Mars in the mid-1970s through the 1990s as a part of a covert colonization and defense effort that involved interaction with extraterrestrials. Although not a participant, William Tompkins is often linked to these accounts due to his insider knowledge about SSPs and extraterrestrial collaboration, which he researched from the 1950s to the 1970s. Central to the 20 and Back program is the concept of time loop technology, an alleged breakthrough in temporal and biological manipulation achieved through a collaboration of advanced extraterrestrial intelligence and human black budget programs. This technology is said to enable the seamless reintegration of participants into civilian life while ensuring the secrecy of their missions. The existence of this program is a cornerstone of the broader narrative surrounding secret space programs, hinting at humanity's ability to manipulate time, biology, and consciousness on an unprecedented scale. Tompkins' claims not only reinforce the intrigue surrounding Solar Warden, but also suggest that the Navy and other entities may play a pivotal role in managing these clandestine operations. The Solar Warden program is frequently mentioned as a primary SSP tasked with defending Earth and the solar system from external threats. Participants describe emotional and psychological trauma from their experiences, struggles with suppressed memories, and challenges reintegrating into normal life. Many claim to experience memory recalls later, prompting their testimonies. Allegations of government and corporate involvement are also widespread, with claims of secret agreements between governments, military-industrial complexes, and extraterrestrial entities. These corporations are said to manage SSPs while avoiding public oversight. While critics argue that these stories lack verifiable evidence and may stem from fabricated or altered memories, proponents point to patterns in testimonies as circumstantial evidence supporting the existence of SSPs and the 20 and Back program. The ICC. The Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate, ICC, is a controversial entity, often referenced by whistleblowers and researchers in the realm of secret space programs. Allegedly, the ICC is a syndicate of major aerospace corporations, defense contractors, and multinational companies, including organizations like Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and Northrop Grumman. Emerging during the mid-20th century, the ICC reportedly leverages extraterrestrial technology and expertise obtained through initiatives like Operation Paperclip. Operating under extreme secrecy, the ICC is said to manage off-world manufacturing bases on the Moon, Mars, and various asteroids. Some objectives of the ICC are the development of advanced propulsion, anti-gravity, and energy technologies, as well as the exploitation of extraterrestrial resources. Whistleblower accounts suggest that the ICC collaborates with think tanks, research institutions, and extraterrestrial civilizations to exchange technologies and resources. Allegedly funded by black-budget programs and wealthy private interests, the ICC employs strict compartmentalization and non-disclosure agreements to maintain its distance from public scrutiny. Critics claim that its priorities center on profit, technological dominance, and the control of off-world operations, often disregarding ethical considerations or the awareness of Earth's population. While these assertions lack concrete evidence and remain speculative, they have been explored extensively in the works of researchers like Michael Salla, who describes the ICC as a powerful and secretive force shaping humanity's technological and extraterrestrial future. Project Aurora and the TR-3B. There is a $455 million classified line item on the 1985 U.S. defense budget. The alleged focus of this spending was two advanced aircraft, the TR-3B and the Aurora. The TR-3B, a black triangular craft, is alleged to use a magnetic field disruptor, or MFD, for anti-gravity propulsion. The MFD involves a highly pressurized mercury plasma ring spinning at extreme speeds to reduce gravitational pull, enabling hypersonic speeds and exceptional maneuverability. The TR-3B is frequently associated with black-budget projects like the rumored Aurora project, a similar program involving scramjets and pulse detonation engines. Speculation ties the TR-3B to covert locations like Diego Garcia, Area 51, and Antarctic research facilities. Diego Garcia, a strategically remote U.S. military base, is rumored to host TR-3B operations due to its isolation and security. Despite widespread interest, no official acknowledgement or proof supports the TR-3B's existence or its association with these technologies and bases. The USSF. To tie SSPs into definitive reality, it's important to discuss a confirmed government space organization. The United States Space Force, USSF, established in 2019, ensures U.S. space superiority by organizing, training, and equipping personnel for space operations to protect national interests in, from, and to space. Its core missions include space superiority, space domain awareness, combat power projection, space mobility and logistics, and global information mobility, such as providing GPS services and missile warning systems. It operates under three main commands: Space Operations Command, SPOC, in Colorado for operations and intelligence, Space Systems Command, SSC, in California for system development and launches, and Space Training and Readiness Command, STARCOM, for education and doctrine. With personnel stationed worldwide and facilities across the U.S., the Space Force monitors the space environment, defends space assets, and conducts launches. Facing emerging threats from nations like China and Russia, it emphasizes space as a critical warfighting domain, continuing to develop advanced capabilities to maintain U.S. dominance and protect strategic assets. This intent on space superiority and broad-scale monitoring has parallels to the SSP's goal of wide-scale control and autonomy. Where the two programs clearly differ is in the unconfirmed nature of the accounts regarding SSPs. Applications for humanity. Conspiracy theories about the secret space program often reference a range of advanced technologies. Among these is anti-gravity propulsion, a hypothetical system aimed at counteracting gravity for space travel. While research in the 1950s explored the concept, no practical breakthroughs were made. In contrast, ion propulsion is a proven technology currently used in space missions. It utilizes ionized particles to generate thrust, as seen in NASA's Dawn spacecraft. Another technology rumored to exist under the SSP is unlimited energy devices. While there are designs and ideas that have circulated, such as solar and wind farms, there hasn't been any true progress towards an infinite energy supply. At least we have improved the efficiency of certain forms of energy production in modern times. Age-regression technologies have long been a topic of speculation, suggesting the possibility of reverse aging through advanced medical or technological means. While ongoing research aims to slow or mitigate certain aspects of aging, the complete reversal of aging remains purely theoretical. Med beds are described as advanced devices capable of curing diseases and extending life. But these are largely speculative and have not been demonstrated in practice. On a more practical note, food printing, or 3D printing of food, is an emerging and legitimate technology with promising applications in personalized nutrition, sustainable food production, and space exploration. While some of these technologies are grounded in current scientific advancements, others exist primarily in the realm of speculation, fueling intrigue and fascination. If a secret space program exists, why haven't the earlier projects been declassified? One theory suggests that the powers controlling the global economy may deliberately suppress such technologies to maintain the status quo. Technologies like those mentioned could significantly disrupt major industries. Free energy would render fossil fuels obsolete and eliminate the need for coal and natural gas to generate electricity and heat homes. Advanced medical technology such as med beds could eradicate cancer and other diseases, potentially making the pharmaceutical and medical industries unnecessary. A food replicating system could dismantle big agriculture and transform the food industry. These disruptive potentials may provide compelling reasons for the suppression of such technologies, preserving existing power structures and economic dependencies. Through these interconnected threads, whistleblower accounts, and advanced technologies, a striking narrative emerges. Are we part of a larger galactic community? Or are these just fragments of humanity's untapped potential? Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars.